Hello, in this tutorial we are going to do an helical stair. So to begin we are going to do a cylinder, choosing in the star menu circle cylinder. I will choose auto plane and will snap to be sure on the right plane. Tap once, give some width and some height there on the left side. So we are going to begin by doing one step. So I will choose 2 radial division and 10 side division. Okay. Now I'm just gonna use one part of the cylinder to do the step, and the reason why I use this cylinder is that I know that each step will be tens, like a circle divided by tens, so it will be more easy for creating instance. So now I want to decrease a little the radius of the center circle. To do so, I will go into orthographic projection in the view menu, and I will choose, from swapping from the exterior of the screen to the interior on this bar there, I will choose top view. And to be sure I will select the back face vertex. I will choose in the display view X-ray. So now in the top view, maybe you can't see it, but if I move a little, everything is transparent. So that means you can also select vertices which are not directly visible. So I choose the top view, and to select the vertex I want, I will not choose the lasso mode because it's square, but it could have worked. So I choose lasso. Yeah, it works also. I can show you another. It's paint. With paint, you can paint by passing on the vertex, but you can also pinch with your finger like it, and have a circle for selecting. So I will select all this one and scale it down a little. So I will only scale on the X and Z direction because I don't want the cylinder to be thinner in the center. So I will scale it a little like this. Okay. So now I can remove orthographic projection and X-ray, and I will start with a stair like this one. So I will select the three faces I need, and invert my selection by choosing invert and delete. And now with this first step, I will select edge, border, and just remove this and this one. And now I will choose bridge to close the shape. So bridge is there. Okay. So now we have a first step. To make it, because to make it perhaps more sophisticated, we can choose object, long press on edge, and maybe chamfer everyone. So like the other time, it don't work immediately. So I choose object, edge, and now surround is directly in the chamfer mode. So I'll do maybe something like this. Okay. So now I want to create some pillar to support the handrail. So I will create a cylinder on top of the stair. To do so, go back in the creation menu, but before I create some cylinder, I do ref.cs to choose the coordinate center. And I will do face snapping with snapping in the middle, so I will be more sure that I'm on the good face. So now, as you can see, there was the first snapping there on the face down, but me I want the face up, so now I'm sure I'm on it. So when I'm okay, I just go to cylinder, and now I will put it more on the exterior, so I can just move like that, maybe remove the grid snap, and I will do it approximatively, but it would be okay. So I tap once, tap move, drag, and then give 8. So I try to give it a good 8, maybe too much, like it. And I will not use the cap. So in the radial division, I can choose 0, and 0 it do not cap the cylinder. So I won't need so many division. I will go by maybe 8 or 6, 8, or maybe 6 to keep low the poly count. So now I want this pillar to be linked to the step, but as a different object, so I can remove the snapping. To do so, I will first select. I will show you the name of the object. Wait. So now, wait. Okay. So I don't know what is this line, so maybe I can delete it. So now here I got my step, so I will name it step by tapping on it. And here I've got my pillar. Okay. So I first select the one I want to be the child, then the parent, and in the spiral menu I will choose link next to combine. So now I can see there is a hierarchy, and the pillar is the child of the step. So now I will show you a little about material before doing the instance. So I will deselect select linked, because I only want to select the stair. If you check select linked, you select all the children with the parent. So I will only select the stair, go in the rainbow menu, and with my object selected, I choose material. And now I have the material panel which is opening. We can resize it like the other one. And you have a library of already done material. You can choose your own by tapping on the texture image there, and it proposes you something. But for this tutorial, I will use a procedural material. There is some automatically created material which you can define the color, and I will increase the size to be sure it selects the good one, and I will use the tile. And in tile, you have some, if I choose the tile, so when you choose a material for an object, it goes at the top of the list, just below standard. So now this one, I can rename it and call it step material or step mat. Okay. So now it's material of the sun. The standard is the material standard for every object you create. So I will do just a black and white checker. So I don't need this gap. So I can click on it, and I can use checker. So I have two tiles, and shift to maybe decal the tile. Alors, I will do the first tile, clicking on its name, completely white. You can click on the upper left border of the color to have the white. On the second, I will take the white, and I will move this little arrow to go down to have some black. So I won't need the gap, so now I can see it, but if I move the menu, maybe I can put this menu off. Yes, there you have the horizontal gap, so I will put it, I should have the vertical gap also, but I will put it to 0, the above gap. So now my texture is just black and white, as you can see in the preview. So it will be easy to show you the projection mode. So if I retake my object, I click on the material. Now I have at the end of the menu the projection mode. So the first one, planar, it's just a projection for a planar. So in this case it's not the good one. So if I choose box, it's not really a cubic projection because it creates 6 textures, and each of them are projected from this part of the cube. So if you click, you can move the projection surrounding box. But also if you tap on these dots, you can change some scaling, horizontal, in each direction. You have to first tap on the red, the green, and the blue. So you can do it manually, but this changes the scaling of the projection, but you can change the scaling of the texture also there. So I will let it at 1. Right. Wait. I lost the good scale. So never mind. So the projection mode are not the very best part of spacedraw in my opinion. But so I will choose the object and show you cylindric. It's like it's named. Spheric is like it's named, but it's not good for the stair. Per face, it puts the texture on each face. It's not maybe the one we want. On warp, it's quite the same, but it do some continuity in some face. So sometimes it could be useful to have something like a little bit like unwrap. So okay, you can play with it, but I will let it like it. And for the pillar, I will put material also. So I will go in the rainbow menu with my object selected. Go to material and choose maybe one of the library, maybe some wood. I don't know if there is exactly wood, but pattern. Ah yes, wood at the end. Well, it's not very important, it's not just to show you. Maybe this one, so we could see something. So I go to cylinder projection. If I want it to be exactly the size of the texture, I can choose fit. So the texture is only projected one time. but when you are in fit, you won't move the scale because in fit mode the scale is always 1. But now you can change the scale. If you want to know where the seam is, it's on the green line. But you see the green arrow is already selected, so it means I can rotate the seam. So now I can put it in the interior. Maybe we won't see it so much. So okay. So in the material panel, you can also change the specularity. That means the shininess of the object. The specular multiplier, if you want brighter highlight, and you can put some emission texture also. So now I can go up my menu and name it, rename there, pillar mat. Okay. So now when it's done, I will do the stair. So I will select my object with cell linked. Okay. And I want to have the pivot in the center because like in the instance example, I will do a rotation around the center of the grid. So I choose autoplane grid snap, RefCS, and I'll check on the upper right corner that I'm on 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, that's good. Now I will choose rotate and instance. And I will do 9 repeats because with this one there will be 10 steps. And I will rotate each instance tapping the green arrow by 3060 degrees divided by 10, so 46. Okay. So now I don't touch anything because I'm still in the instance creation. So if I change mode and I go to move, tapping the green arrow, I can move the step, and each instance, like in the rotation, it's moving by the movement you're putting, like this. So I can do something maybe like it. Okay, that will be good. Okay, now I will create a center pillar. So I will go to cylinder, choose autoplane and grid snap. I will go below 0 because the first step must be on height already. So I will go -2, tap 1, give some width, give some 8 there. Sorry, I was still in the width, so it's better to be I don't know, it's better to be on top of it too. Sometimes it's tricky. I've lost the direction. Okay, on the 8. Yeah, no, maybe it's too high. Ah, so it's there. And I will give it enough 8 to be touching the step, and I will give it 10 or well, 10 is good because there are 10 steps. So okay, let's do it like it. But I didn't cap it, so I still can edit it. If I go in the arrow menu, I choose my object, and just after mirror, I choose edit, because it's still a primitive, so it has just been created. So now I can change the radial division. I will put 1. and put some like division to be not too stretched rectangle. Okay, so for this one I will put material of my own to show you. So I will before create new, not to use the default material. I will rename it big pillar. Okay, and I will choose a texture image. So I have a funny texture there. In my texture, yes, the clone. Okay, so now I have to put this material on my object. So with my object selection, I am on material and I choose the projection mode. For this one, cylindrical. So now I will go on the seam to see if it's repeat well. So now it's repeat well, so I will let it like that. But maybe we'll increase the diffuse multiplier to see it well. And on clicking on spec, I could change the shininess. Okay. Okay, now I will combine my objects. So I will select this one, choose invert, and reselect it, and in the spiral menu, choose combine. Now I will move it on the grid, so I can remove the snapping, choose move, choose my objects, move, and put it with grid snap at 0, 0, 0. Okay. So now I will create the hand using the helix tool. So I go in the spiral menu. I want to start at a certain height on the first at the end of the first pillar. So I will choose ref CS and with vertex snapping, I will remove grid snap to be sure I'm snapping on vertex and not on grid, and I will choose this point. Yes. So this point I can see on the upper right corner, it's at 8.01 in the y-axis. So now I will return to the default view to recenter the pivot. I will redo the ref CS and I will change it on x by 0, on y by 8.01, and on z by 0. So now I'm on the good 8. So I will remove the quick mode for the helix. So now I will, like it's written on the upper left corner, select a point and tap to start drawing. So I tap first on the center, then I design a radius. I will stop on the vertex of the entire pillar, and because it's okay. So on the upper left corner, specify start point, so I tap again. So now specify end point, so we go to my ending pillar point there, and I will stop the creation now because I see the helix is not turning in the good direction, but you can change it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the object and delete, and before restarting I will mirror my object. So I take this object, so it will rotate in the other direction. Choose mirror, and now I will tap on the on the red arrow. Okay, so now the stair is going on the other direction. So I will redo the stuff. Start helix. So now maybe I've lost the ref CS, so I redo 0, 8.01 and 0. Okay. So now I redo the stuff. I'm on vertex snapping. He say move the tripod, tap to set the RCS. So I tap, it's okay. I have the RCS. So now specify start point. So I go to the exterior, the vertex of the exterior of the pillar. I tap, so I have my start point. So specify endpoints. So I go to find the vertex of the interior of the pillar at the end. Okay. So before tapping, I can change the number of turns. So in this case, 0 turn is good. I tap again. So now with this object, I can, for example, select it and choose inflate, and with fourth side, it's not a way facing up, but I can put it more size, like 6 size. And because I'm on the exterior of the, well, it's okay. Let's say it's okay. So I will collapse it. Collapse. Okay. And to finish, I can put it some material. So I can choose something like wood again. So maybe this wood. And I'm gonna do warp. I don't know why my pillar changed, but yes, because I combine the object. So, but as the faces are not connected, I can select one face of the big pillar and choose connected. And now I can go back in the material. And because I record the material, choose big pillar, cylindrical, and click OK. And to finish it more well, I can choose this vertex and maybe this vertex. And I will grow shrink to extend and long press on face to have an equivalent. And for the end of the pillar, because the projection is not working good, I can go to material, and create new, and I will just give it a color like orange, and select, I have to, okay, I re-click on the material and it's okay, it's projected. So now I can remove the wireframe, remove the menu, and put off the on-grid. And if I want to have a good view of my object, I can go to the F menu and choose Add User Interface. Each time I go back in the selection window, it makes the user interface appear again. But if I stay in the rotate or pan, I can see it like that.